So today we'll be making a zeppelin over the cottage house. We'll be adding in some red lines to replicate the zeppelin, and we'll be adding some mountains with the landscape. And after we have added some bit of red over here, you will even out the lines of the red coloring and make sure it has like this narrow shaped red line. And after we have added a red line, we will add a bit more red over here. Okay, and after we have added some bit more red over here, we will make the mountains, the landscape, and the cottage house. And after we have done that, we have the final product. So yeah. Okay, now after we have made this red line, we will color in some red over here to even out the red. And after we have made just a bit enough red, we will add some lines to it. And after we have added the lines, we will add a bit more red just over here. And yeah. We will be careful and gently with the paint and even out the color. After we have added a bit more red, we will grab more paint and just paint away. And after we have added a bit more red, we will continue adding on until it is all colored in. And after we have added a bit more red, we will just continue to color in the zeppelin until it is all colored in. Yeah. Okay. After we have added a bit more red over here, we will just add a bit more red just down here. Alright, right here is where the paint is going to be. We're going to add a bit more red just over here. And after we have added a bit more red, we will just continue coloring, painting. Yeah. Let's see, add a bit more red, color more. And after that, we should get a final result that looks like this. Yeah. In just a moment, we will grab a bit more painting. And after we have grabbed just a bit more red over here, we're going to add a bit more paint. Just add a bit more. And after we have added red, we're going to pick up another brush. Oh wait, no. Okay, no. We're going to paint a bit more on the zeppelin. And then we will paint the rest. Okay. Got a bit more paint over here. Add in the details. Just a bit of paint more. Got a bit more paint. And just continue painting. After we have a bit more paint, we will continue painting. Okay, now that we have grabbed at least a little bit of paint, we will add in the lines, cover them up, and just continue painting. Now that we have almost painted the zeppelin, we'll be painting in the cottage house, in the mountains, in the grass. Alright, now that we have painted the zeppelin, we will add in another color to it. Alright, now that we're done with that brush, we will be picking up another brush. And then we'll be using this brush to add in the mountains. bit more. Just continue painting. Grab a bit more. Just paint a bit more. And after we have grabbed at least this much will do. We will continue adding on to over here. Just being careful with the zeppelin so it doesn't overlap with the red coloring. And after we have painted a bit more, just a moment. Alright. Okay. Now after we have added here, you want to grab a bit more painting over here. Maybe be really careful with the painting. Now after we have added at least a bit more blue paints, we will move on. Actually no, we will paint a little bit, just enough over here. And after we have grabbed at least this much paint, we'll add on to the rest. Yeah. Okay. And after we have added at least this much paint will do. We'll move on to that paint, to another brush, in just a moment. Okay. Now we will be adding in the grass field. Right. Then we just add a little bit more grass. Add more paints for the grass. Now after we have added a bit more grass to the paint, a bit more green over here, we will just continue to add more paints just over here. And after we have added a bit more green, we will color in the lines over here. And then after that brush, we will grab another one. And make the cottage house. You just want to add in the lines carefully and diligently. And then the lines, you do the same for the roof. And then after you have added at least enough lines like this right here, then down here, some add lines here, we'll be adding in the finishing touches. Alright. Okay, after we have done with that, we will grab in another paintbrush. And then after that, we will add in for the sky. We will add in a blue sky for the background. And grab more from that side, the paint. And add a bit more to the brush. Grab a bit more paint. And after we have added the blue skies, we will add in another person. Okay, just a moment. We will pick up a bit more paint. Add this side over here. I think this will do. After we have done with the sky, with the blue sky, we will add a person. We'll add a person. After we have made our person, we will give them legs, some arms, and then if you want to add in another detail, we will be using another paint. Oh, here we go. Alright, after we have grabbed our paints that we need, we will be using that paint. And be careful and extra careful with the brush. And after we have grabbed our paints, we will pick the paint back up, grab our brush, use another brush. And after that, we will be grabbing the paint. Yeah. Add a little shadow to the hovering over the roof. add a little shadow here. And after we have added our shadow, we will use a bit more shadows lines. We will add more shadowing lines here. And yeah. We will add at least, I think that looks good. I think that will look good. Okay. Now after we have added our shadowing lines, that's it. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The zeppelin, the shadowing lines, the mountains, the grass, the person, and the sky. Yeah. Bye-bye.